and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. I am the Olsen. Welcome in as we are trying something new today. We're trying several new things today, but it is good to have you here. Welcome in. Why am I not live? Am I live? I appear to be live. I just can't seem to. Am I live? One second, folks. I'm just waiting to see if I'm actually live right now. I am, but I can't seem to see myself. There we go. Okay, that was bizarre. Yeah, things are running right now, so that's always good. Welcome in. It's good to see you all this evening. How's everybody doing? We are doing a new game tonight. We beat Borderlands 4 the last time you saw me. And now, here we are. Welcome to Strange Horticulture. Something as completely different from Borderlands that you could possibly have. Why isn't my chat showing up? Let's test this. Everything's broken. That's fine, though. We're fine with that. Stuff is broken. That happens. Bear with me for one moment. I'm having a little bit of a technical issue here. There we go. Welcome. All right. Thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate that. We'll be ready to go in just a second here. I don't know why that's not working, but it should be. We'll put you right up there, and we'll say test again. And it worked that time. Huzzah. All right. Thank you. Excellent. Look at that. I know what I'm doing. All right. We're going to jump right in then to Strange Horticulture. Yeah, thank you for your patience. It's my first time streaming to multiple platforms at the same time. And my first time playing this game. I have very little idea what to expect. Other than plants. We'll see how it goes. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors, but neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Ready? Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There was much to learn. One thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses. Day 1, Friday. This game features some small text. How kind of you. Thematically appropriate? We'll find out. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive Wandering View. The library in Ambleside, and that's where you all got it. Found something on the gilded dendron that might be of interest. So, yes, in Hellebore, a good scratch from it. Is that my kitty? Oh, he purrs. I have a boy kitty who purrs. Okay, what else? Right here, take a look at it. I'm growing fear deep within me. Do not let it take hold. I'm just gonna keep petting this cat. Oh my god. Theme of the year already, I can pet the cat. I guess these are my plants that my uncle left me. I'm going to plant here to take a closer look at it. Okay. Looks fun. The smell is faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. Flowers. Please. Soft purple with a sweet scent. Smells faintly of woods. Feels like rough woods. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the other side is somewhat sharp. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. Bulb is a soft jelly that needs waxing. I guess I think I'm loud. Let's put me up a little bit more. There we go. Flowers are red. Those look lovely. Small berries. Smooth waxy leaves. Smooth waxy leaves. And twice. Green colored flowers. They smell wonderful. Purple flowers in a light buttery scent. Sweet scent. Like strawberry dipped in honey. It smells strongly of soured milk. Okay. Alright. What's that mean? Smells of nothing. Alright. Except it scratches at the back of my throat. That we have an upside down, no, we have a flower of some sort. Oh, I didn't see these over here. Small leaves, flowers. Flowers are made up of many small blue flowers. They smell pleasant. Blue flowers, light leaves. The vein leaves of waxy finish. A lot of places I could go. Holy shit, it's the biggest game I thought it was. I found an excerpt on the Elusive Wand review. Comes from the library in Ambleside. I'll tell you all about it. The library in Ambleside. Okay, well, sure. Where is Ambleside? Black arrow. Ambleside. The library here Ambleside is one of my favorite parts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today, she's grinning from ear to ear. Can't wait to show me what she's found. What? Rhododendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs. Poison is so potent that even touching it is quite painful. Oh, shit. Where? I missed the other thing. I hope it wasn't important.
This was a trial.
Of course. Welcome in, my friend.
I'm making a note here.
How are you?
Huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
North, welcome in, sir. How are you doing? It's good to see you here this day. Welcome to something that is definitely not Borderlands. Clues. I don't have any letters, archives, labels. Huh. I don't know what to do. Who are you? The game is rather loud compared to my life. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me turn it down. Why am I supposed to want to turn the game down? There we go. Alright. Alright, Wandering View. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It's been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills in the inside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines, also quite hard and sharp. According to this plant's nickname, finger's bane. Where are you? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills northeast of Black Barrow. It's safe. Labels with a magnifying glass. We've got a Ouija trinket. And archives. Interesting. Okay. Encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I've included sketches that are not always intended to aid your identification, often the description will be of more use. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. Accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. Okay. I love petting that cat. Hello. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your days surrounded by plants. I come here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices too faint to hear clearly coming from the floor above me. Nobody lives up there. Damn it. Rooms are empty. My curiosity's gotten the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. You want St. John's poppy? Okay. Do I have any of that? St. John's poppy, bright red with a yellow center. Vibrant petals of this flower can be used to create drops that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Flowers of St. John's poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Okay, well that's you. Look at me go. Plant identified. St. John's poppy. According to legend, pavilion can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Love Ball. This is interesting. Yeah, very different vibes in this game. Oops. So I guess I go... Need a Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Gosport was a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. For many days I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I'd come to fear that the wickedness had infected the place, the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face with a reminder that there was beauty in this world. I will be returning to London very soon. And that flower. To the south of Gosforth, woods to the south of town. Where is Gosforth? Woods to the south of town, which is here, and the northeast corner of the wood, which is here. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. Not long before I spotted a bright flower among the trees. Excellent! Single, sweet smelling, dark flower. Okay. Now let's build up a little bit more room to explore. That can go, it's done. Okay, it's done. Where are you? Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Blackborough. Alright, well we'll come back to that in a minute. I'm addicted to this fucking cat. Gilbert Ames. Hello, sir. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. They go the long way around, down through Black Barrel. Never did trust the sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now. I brought Fennec from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I had to cover to get here. What does lemon dandy look like? Its cove leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of a lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Alright, that is most likely to be it's either you or you. Boom! Look at me go. It's like I know what I'm doing. And I got Fennec, which is also identified, correct? Go. Which is the new plant? The weather changes fast out in the hills. It started as a gray morning, has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, that it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, the cloud of unbroken shade. New plant acquired, and we know it's dangerous. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Got it. Who are you? Hello there, ma'am. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask. Next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. Stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense and hear a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest camphor. Alright. Am I a pharmacist? Strong smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping drugs. Camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made of many small flowers. You? Not you for sure. That's blue-ish. What else we got? What other options do we have? Flowers are made up of many smaller blue flowers. They smell pleasant. Pungent, not unpleasant. Right? Boom! Got it. Look at me, I know what I'm doing. Really, I know what I'm doing. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps along valley sides. Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched. Form a poultice. Flowers smell buttery to some people. Nora Butterfield, how can I help you? Got any wandering view? That reminds me of, what's his name? The old hermit inventor. The wanderer. Anyway, view, she's got it. Do I have anyone around here? So called because the fungus gills on the inside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. That would be somewhat sharp. That might be you. Or you. Well, let's try it. Ooh. Wandering View. Got through day one. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and our hardy nature make it a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory variation associated with old age. Fantastic. Phase. Your mother and father was barely violent. Once enough. When he struck her and finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night, sleeping Faye, of course. Faye often has vivid dreams, but is never considered what people do not. She came to strange horticulture, seeking relief from her nightmares. Cool. Such a good kitty. Such a good kitty. We're gonna take these ones in. Let's move all the identified ones together. Let's try to be somewhat resembling organized. Okay, row H, third river. It started when she found something. Something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner, Ambleside Library. Music just continues to work. I love the music, Day 2. Weekend. Lovely. H, the third river. What the fuck does that mean? What does row H, the third river mean? Is that somewhere on the map? Down near the sea if it was, right? Row H. 1, 2, 3. Okay, try it. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotted flesh. Okay, sure. Death for one provides life for many. identical. What? The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. It's not confusing at all. Identical. Just one hurts and one doesn't. I suppose that's important. Let's just grab some will. Okay, so far so good. Next. I still don't get this. Like, what is this? I mean, it's this, obviously, but... Teleport 13 times. Best achievement ever. Best achievement. Okay. Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssus. And be quick about it, that damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Apis demyssus. I don't know what that looks like. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay. Do I give... Can I... How do I give someone the wrong... How do I, I tell someone to fuck off. So that's Bishop's Parasol. So everything over here. Everything to the right of this I've identified. Oh, no, I haven't officially. Or can I just tell him to go away? Or do I gamble? Gamble. How do I... Okay. Do I do it blind? So Butterdale is... How do I get rid of you? Hint? Oh! Derp! That's right. Okay. plant with medicinal. He needs Gandhi root. A plant with... I'm an idiot. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared properly. Care must be taken of it, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. You? Well, what happens when I fail? A shiver trails down my spine. My mind is broken. I just went insane. Oh, God. Oh, this is irritating. Okay, so don't fail, folks. Kind of fits. Oh, boy. All right. Well, we made a great start. Okay, those two go together. This one doesn't go with this. Okay, I guess it doesn't. Look at me go. We're getting there. Dots. Where are dots? None of these look like they fit. Okay, that works. We're making slow and progress. Putting our fractured psyche back together. There we go. Yeah, this one goes there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Didn't think that one would go there, but sure. Okay. Oh, all right. Recover from rising dread. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. I guess I start the day over. Apis Demissus. Got one pistol. Not two. That one has multiple, right? Yeah, that has two pistols. This has one. I don't think it's that one. Do I even have it? Like, I'm not even sure I have it. Oh, maybe it's you. Yeah, it's you. Okay. Got it. D&D root. I'd say I'm smart, but I'm not. Meat dew. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it's difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Ooh. Kitty. You go over here. You go over here because you've been identified. Alright, next. David Schaefer, the mailman. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that had some interesting looking fungi growing in it. Never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. Thought you might be interested. Appreciate that. Old slate mine in Hard Knot. Definitely interested, my friend. There's Hard Knot right there. An iron gate. Rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to a tram tunnel. Rusted though it may be, it won't budge. Locked. I need Clarabellum. So, Clavilium. Heart-shaped plant's leaves are to plant permits the nickname of glove lock. Heart-shaped. Oh, you're the most hearty of all of them. Let's try it. Boom! The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I'm rewarded. Guardia. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. Okay. You over to be identified, bro. The archives. Water a little bit. You smell rotten. Okay. Seems to give off a small amount of light. That's Last of Us bullshit right there. Viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. Alright. I've headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. You look like an underfed Keanu Reeves, buddy. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Offering a fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves growing at rows of pairs along the stem. Do I have such a thing? Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposite pairs. That's you. Boom! That's another one identified, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on a roll. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It is a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. The conditions are just right in the cold of winter. Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Get out of there. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're making progress. I don't know what's happening, but we're doing okay. But I can pet a cat. Hello, Victoria. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's Poppy. There's a medium using the room. Illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I can use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Harlequin blue. Do I have that? Yes. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release the seeds with a downy pappus with success in wind dispersal. Once dyed and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. That is incredibly unpleasant. Bushy blue flower head. I don't know. Yep. Blue flowers, light, airy scent. All right. I know what I'm doing. Shimmerlung. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers go wrapped in large, rich leaves. Fascinating. I wonder if anyone wanders in and just asks me what the difference is between the two lines of plants. It's like, one, I have no freaking clue what they are. The other ones, I know exactly what they are. That's the difference between the two plants. Okay, so... pet the cat. Scare the cat. Bethany Coleman, how can I help you, ma'am? You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May our Edwina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, it will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath. Bind yourself to secrecy. Okay. Wide, waxy leaves. Allow this plant to collect a large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It's used to be grown in the royal gardens of the king to ensure the trust of his confidants and the practice fell out of favor. That's potentially you. Made leaves have a waxy finish. And we're in ads, but we're going to keep going because I don't think anyone's here right now, so that's fine. Excellent. And I got a letter as a reward. I like letters. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, Sisterhood of Arduina. Deep. Okay. Well, we're going exploring. You'll find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. Where's Torver? Here? Is there like a measurement? Yes, 1 square is 1 mile. A mile from the lakeshore, so here. My sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door along the corridor and down a a set of stone stairs to the cool basement. Lying on the table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what I get? What to do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. The long leaves of a wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons used to detect them. Though it is no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. This should be no flower. So, which is the only one with no flower? Probably you, yeah. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendron poisoning. Upon presenting my findings I'm rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple plants, which I am grateful for. Gray sandfire. Sandfire is a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it, as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress, much like toothpaste. A flame-like nose give out a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. That's this one right here. Close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right, so Butterdale or Meek do. Often found growing in clumps on valor sides, skin rashes, flowers smell buttery, or the beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Now, why would I do that? Okay. Let's be nice. Butterdale. So many plants to choose from. Okay. I think it might be you. Light buttery scent. Yeah, that's the one. Storian. The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. The cross-section of a stem shows a distinct purple xylem in the phloem of a Storian. Excellent. Still have no idea what this means, by the way. Pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. And the other new one was you. Turquoise flowers. Sharp thorns. Okay, another tarot card. What's in the tarot card? North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rusland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Okay. North of Hawkshead. East of Lowick. Where's Hawkshead? Where's any of these? West of Rusland, east of Lowick. South of Crinkle Crags. North of Hawkshead. So if it's west of Rusland, appreciate the offer, but I do not need cheap viewers. Thank you, though. You're too kind. But respectfully fuck off. West of Rusland, so it's in 17. North of Hawkshead. South of it's this one. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the end of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes that fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arms and points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Okay. Thank you for the new plants. Just bear with me for 1 second. There we go. Much better. That's better. All right, cool. So I got 2 new plants. Dark blue flowers that smell like sweet rhubarb. And bright red flowers that grow at the end of thin stems. I have a lot of fucking plants. And you've been identified too, so we're going to swap you over. Cool. Moving right along. Over here. All right. Wilbur Miller, how are you, sir? I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it? Something or other. I'm no green-eyed dreher, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. This leaves curl around delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make it a sought-after ornamental plant. So it's either you or you. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. Hardy nature would mean you. And identified. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It's long, with soft leaves. Did we already identify Fennec? No, I got traded Fennec, but I didn't know what it was, so I couldn't identify it. All right, well, cool. All right. Next, please. That's my mail. They're saying the art has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust the sisterhood, but it seems to me the art have always looked out for the less fortunate. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve and keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Yeah, that's this buddy right here. Explore Great Gable. Where's Great Gable? After several hours of arduous climbing and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... I'm not at all sensible at all. Suffering from... sure. Oh! Small yellow flowers. Shit, I might not have what I need. Push on, no longer feeling the cold, and I'm presently rewarded. Sunset Mount Trip. Sunset Mount Cap is a type of fungus which adorned, sometimes called stinking Mount Cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and not be eaten. Blue flowers with an orange center. Lovely. Get out of here, pumpkins. Okay, moving right along. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It's brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Oh, so you're giving it to me, asshole. Mushroom-like plant. I already had one. Huh. Alright. Simone Green. Hi there. You're a librarian. Labore! Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. Burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trows, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Red pike, you say? Take this. Despite being described as common, the trows can be in fact quite tricky to find. However, it's known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike, but no one knows why. It's been used for centuries as a balm against eye surgery. Alright, where's red pike? I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. No flowers, sparsely. That must be our common trouser. Good. Next. Verona Green, hello. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. Couldn't agree more. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Good girl. I like you already. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad. And the little bugger called my bluff. Very. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. Yes. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I need a little display. Is needed to discourage this behavior in the future. Have you got any Shimmerlung? Maybe? What is Shimmerlung? The dried stem of the Shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. That is... Which is it? I've seen that before. I put it aside somewhere by accident. No, I did not. So which one is Shiverlung? I thought I had this. Yep. Candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Exciting. Okay. Hello, Ruth. This is a beautiful plant I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something. Monk brew? Not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. That sounds like the one that I was going to offer the other guy. Meekdew. Beautiful flowers made of many smaller florets make a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It would be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Possibly you. No, I'm looking for one. That is... beautiful flowers made of many smaller florets. That has 2? It's probably you? Or it could be... That's 5, 5, many. Number of... Where'd it go? Where's the one that has 4? That's you, right? Yeah, I think it's you. What? Ah. Okay. This may be another fail. identified. I've got the right flower. I know that. I just can't identify which one is meek to it. I still think it should be this one. But if it's not, what could it be? Try it. That's pass out. All right. Time to do a puzzle. I hate puzzles. This one is a little bit easier than the last one, I guess. No. Oh, that's annoying. So it's got to be one of two ends. You. There we go. Okay. I wish these wouldn't reset every time. I thought I had it. Okay, so maybe you. 5. My mind is whole again. All right, so we know it's meek to. We don't know which one is meek to. Not this. Do I even have make do? Maybe. Yep, all right. Look at me go. I got me do. All right, so you can go over here. I wonder if plants start to repeat, or do I only need to worry about the ones that are not identified? Because if so, I'm running out of plants. That is a shitty clue. Oh, maybe not. Time passed. A year. Then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores. She pictured when she dreamed. Oh. That's a really good fit. I swear I'm not that smart. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, what someone is pouring rain. A reset. Rather unpleasant scent. Soft pale blue. Alright. So we're doing good. I don't know how far along I'm in the game, but we've identified quite a few plants and not killed anyone yet. And more importantly, that is the cutest cat ever. Hello, boy. So cute. Hello, underfed, sickly Keanu Reeves. The foxbutton was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I had the time to pursue it properly. I rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swimside Stone Circle. Apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you got anything to help me keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Yeah, I definitely have fed it. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Long, soft leaves. Okay, okay. Is that you? No. Okay. Long, soft leaves. Okay, well. This is just a straight up guess. These two have long leaves. This one has long-ish leaves. That looks more like the picture. Nope. Incorrect, Olson. Try again, friend. Alright, yeah. That's literally what I just picked. I mean, sure, let's try it. Nope. Alright, we are gonna have to go through a failure state again here. I'm not sure. You? Could be. Nope. Alright, we're dead. Alright, we're dead. My mind is broken, and I have to do a puzzle. That's fine. No problem. Okay. That one. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Where's the dots? Nope. Good. 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 That went better than last time. Okay, you need... We do have Fennec somewhere, but I don't know what it looks like. Soft leaves. So those are stiff, so stiff wouldn't be soft. Maybe? Nope. We're off to a great start. I don't know what fen it is. I didn't note what it was when I got traded, and that was a mistake. I really should have noted it down. That's you. No. You. Really. And we want one at the fat end. So we're going to do this, because I'm not sure. I swear. We're going to try it again. I tried this one though, right? Apparently I didn't. Which fig, a plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and taking the presence of certain compounds. Also well liked by butterflies. It is similarly used to the fever plant, which is often confused with. I will certainly be the one to make that confusion. Okay. Moving right along. Let's try more. Hello, David Schaefer. Morning. Rona Green handed me this for you. You seem to be in a good mood. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Drysdale Forest, just northeast of Houston. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. She brought it back with me and insisted that it be made alone, but it was the only protected way. My regards. Drysdale Forest, just northeast of Houston. Alright. Here. In the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody will wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, God rest her soul, as the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again I have a few tricks in my sleeve. Melodrama? Among the other uses of this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The melloglow has sharp thorns to protect it from predators. Caballia, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place roots made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petal flower is considered a good fortune. With the help of the mellow glow, I walked right past the sister without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I plucked the plant that grew on top of me and took my leave. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. Orange fruits have no noticeable odor. Come on. Water in here. Perfect. Okay. Good morning, kitty. Very swift. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some parts of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. When bird incense made from the wood stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthen the clarity of visions and prophecies. This is a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions. No, let's encourage her. Let's encourage this. What's the worst that could happen? Let's strengthen the psychic. Worryless. Worryless is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Next. Margaret Elsbeth. Oh, you're a pretty one. We don't come to Undermere often, but I've heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life, and otherwise clearly found. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him a trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat over the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Scissor. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they'd be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. Cordially invited to Scissor Castle. Well, time like the pleasant. Like the present, where's Scissor Castle? I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture, but I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. Before I can stop and take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time I get into the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I will find an interesting entry that I wrote down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cried as I read to read. Just thrust the plants from the gardens into my hand. Thank you, Mama. This is red berries. And then small yellow berries. tired, buddy. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heart, though. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Isn't that just Gander? So they do repeat. Okay, good to know. Hello, Selena. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I'm come for some stinking Mount Cap. Like a fungus with a dome cap, sometimes called stinking Mount Cap, as a result, it's unpleasant to open. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, often placing doorways. Mildly toxic should not be eaten. Dome fungus, and it smells. That's you. The foot of the hen shop can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it can become severe amnesia. It's bulb is an unusual structure growing bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it's ready for harvest. Learning so much about fictional plants. What do I get in my tarot card? She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where Everhart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. That's a rough Tuesday. Lives alone in a castle. Northwest of the abbey. What's this one? Buried her husband 3 miles east where the Everhart grows. 1, 2, 3. So over here. A dead tree. I was right. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. That must be Everhart. Right, yeah, that's gotta be Everhart. Alright, easy enough. Let's see if I can remember that when Everhart inevitably comes up in a few minutes. still don't know what this is. And I'm very curious. Like, just open the box somehow? Those match the symbols of each of these characters, but I thought the symbols were... Does it tell me where they are? No, because it doesn't match characters. Okay. And I still don't know what to do with this. But continue onward. Oh shit, there's more plants over here now. Okay. Including a map cap. Oops. Disaster. These ones aren't identified. Game, I'm trying to organize my plants efficiently here, and you're not letting me. Anyway, we're running an ad. I appreciate your patience as we run through those. Excuse me. Fuck. It's all the plant life that's causing me to start hacking and coughing. I'm blaming that. It's very atmospheric. I don't know if I would go as far to describe it as Lovecraftian, like it was promised on Steam, but it's very atmospheric, and I am enjoying it. Hi, Faye. What have you done to me? I've seen the woman in a jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. Oh. It was afraid of a sisterhood. That much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death. It can be avoided with Arduino's protection. I don't even know if I'm awake or asleep even now. You're awake. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Worryless is an app that they implant. Inhaling the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Could you be worryless? Nope, absolutely not. Okay, long, thin leaves. That's worryless. Alright. Pop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. That is you. Okay. Next, please. Hello, Simone. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. Said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he said he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. He said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Yes. Which one was it? You? Yep. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the River Winster. Alright, well, that's good. West from Sedberg. Where's Sedberg? Near to the source of the River Winster. Where's the River Winster? Over here. Okay, well, let's just water the plants again. Oh, did that give me dread? Alright, west from Sedberg, but the source of the River Wester is down here. Well, this means this. Ah. Okay. I'm dumb. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. Cool remains of the fire, ringed by stones, is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something more interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down, 2, right 3. That's an arrow down, that's an arrow right, down 2, right 3. Okay. Cool, thank you for that. 2, 1, 2, 3. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes. The man says he must take this, take this, take this. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Oh, it's no use to me anymore. Oh, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ebony. Sure, he's quite mad. It is said that the Reb Ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I perfected a device designed to use the extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics, otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. That's fun, but I need the Red Ebony plant, which I currently do not have. least I don't think so, do I? No, nor is it listed on my list of plants. I might have one. I just don't know. Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I've decided I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like a rare huntsman for Dranthium-covered tombs. Caballia. A rare plant is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals, finding a 7-petal flower is considered to bring good fortune. Soft purple with a sweet scent. That's you. Eyebright. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. They'll do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days afterwards. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates where they call it Los after a long-dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night and even the darkest places. Alright. Okay, hi. Your reputation is growing, horticulturalist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Huh. Do I have hop heart? Stems leading to blue flowers. I definitely have hop heart. I 100% have hop heart. No thanks, she just leaves. Alright. Copper Caledonian. This plant has a rejuvenation effect. Most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. Wonder which of those it is. Next. Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique experience. Ah! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg, gave it a good long thought actually, but my curiosity's got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of a ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Plant has many uses, including using systems of infections. Okay. I don't think I have that. Do I have that? red berries that provide energy boost last several hours. Leaves are pale in color. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant. So this is fever kiss. Jacob's Wharf. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacob's Wharf, but it's the leaves that have most interesting properties. It said they'll point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out in the fells. Hello. Never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. You are an asshole, and I don't like you. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. Yeah, the cat's the owner. Nathan Bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Ask why you want it. Mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of its mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Which is the legal one? That's you. Royal Gentilla, sometimes called Everheart. There we go. Pink flowers of Royal Gentilla are made up of two large kidney-shaped petals. One of a few known ways to release the bind of Swiss snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of Royal Gentilla. Got it. Cool. We're done here. How many days this game goes? The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Rains a lot here. The old man of Coniston. 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 The old man of Coniston looks across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southward. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. Quite steady. Flowers. Light purple flowers. The smell is unbelievable. Insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide to waste your time. It's always been like that. Salt marshes. Where are they? That's right here. So, just what's the river? Perfect. The air is thick with flying and biting insects. An unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Do I have that? Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extremely cold environments. Rub your leaves on the skin. That's good. Is you. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places it's hard to see. At length I come across what I came for. I hurry away. Gentium. A plant with powerful mind-altering abilities, those who repel smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves will elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Grantham as green eye, name derived from the telltale sign of overdose. Even the whites of their eyes are a great hit. Oh, you're pretty. Alright, who are you? Forge with medicine, staying well covered. Good idea. Cool. We are progressing, I think. Bethany, hello. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Ardo is poisoned with Dendra has everyone worried. The temporary active Ardo is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing, a runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her and his sister. Charlotte remembered that Jacob's worst plan to serve to help recruit people. Okay. Okay, unusual flowers in Jacob's worth. The leaves have the most interesting problems. That's you. Solomon's Scepter, also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate, and sometimes Solomon's Scorn. The flowers of the plant are commonly used for witchcraft and satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling flowers grow along the stem. Delightful. I'm sure with a coven of witches nearby, that won't be an issue. Alright. Hey! Right. Sure, won't be an issue. Arthur Cook. Wife's birthday, I wanted to get her something special. It was a plant that she used to love as a child, but she's been able to find in years. Sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it. It's strong in a good way. Flowers, more like a lot of little flowers. Nope. Bulb-like with a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. Or it could be something I already knew. It'll be this. I would have never gotten that. Hello, Ennis, who looks like Edgar Allan Poe. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Den Group. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us. We have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Den Group. Sounds like a cult. I'm in. Outside the... No, you stay there. I don't need you. St. John's Poppy outside the Sadgill Church. And we leave St. John's Poppy. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing bad has ever happened after someone joins a cult. Isn't that right, folks? Joining a cult is always a healthy thing to do. It's companionship, it's devotion to a higher power. Praise the Den Group. What's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna regret the fuck out of that. I know it. What do I know? I'm a botanist. Alright, let's move on. Verona, how are you? I've returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been formed at the Stone Circle. Okay. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grizzly. I have beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded vendor. Do I have that? Yeah, that's good. Maiden sorrow. Rubbing soft leaves of this plant routine with one finger and thumb is said to help to prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. It's literally riddling, right? The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but its other thorns along the stem reflect upon its name. Okay. Thorns. That's you. And wood, hello. My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. What, do I sold them? You know about plants, right? Yes, I do. You need royal gentilla. Flowers. Kidney-shaped petals. Swiss snare. Petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to dangerous miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in painful death. It has an intoxicating scent, similar to that of Solomon's scepter. 5 miles south of the tallest, but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. 5 miles south of the tallest, but one. The second tallest. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Miles south of the tallest but one. Second tallest is Gable Peak, 899, right? Or is there something taller? 51, 873, 899, 978. 5 miles south of Peak. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes in hard map. Oh. Alright. Oh shit, no, Bowfell was 902. Why didn't I see that the first time? Huh. I can't read. Well, Bowfell was 902. 5 miles south was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting, called silence. Nestled in the underground, under the shade of the birch tree, plant grows. You look alien as hell. A large blue flower with an odd protrusion. Come on. Awkward. It's so bad at watering plants. Why does my heart beat every time that happens? And there's still one character I haven't met. I'm curious who they are. Probably the Dendra. And wood, hello. I was able to strip away the swift snares and vines and lift the lid with a little more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. Second, please. I'm having an issue. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I await." Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? Sweet-filling, smelling flowers grow along the stem. Long Veracund, sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the Long Veracund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. I have identified far more than I have not. And that feels good. Hello, David. I'm from the mail. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. They say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxwood Way. Into your eye. Huh? Into your eye. Place? Well, let's go to Kentmere. I descend onto a pleasant valley where the village of Campmere is situated. On my way, I pass the drugstore and a guided dog, which is always popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly nothing extraordinary to find each day. Here. Very exciting. Kent. Yeah, I have no idea what you want. Alright, well, if you want something, be more specific about it. Hello, Verona. Oh, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded gender that was used at the Swingside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. Yes, poor fellows. This plant to be used in several of the dark incantations. And it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the other. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. The Maiden's Sorrow would help a lot. Let me fix something here. Maiden's Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's finger and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing its focus in effort. Flowers of this plant deeply mourn until it lifts the thorns along its stem. It's thought to lend its name. That's you. Red Avenue. Oh! The plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. The red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over the plant. The red part of it is blue. It comes out since confusingly the large flower is in fact blue. Okay. Interesting. No Face! How are you? Welcome in. Give your shout out, my friend. Welcome in. I saw you were playing a couple different things the other day, but I kept not being able to check in. I saw you playing Repo again the other day. I also did see you play Dead by Daylight, which is a game I've never been any good at. Okay. Alright, so what do I do here? Do I just drop you? It's you? Yeah, No Face. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, what am I doing? Red Avenue. That is that. Okay. It is good to have it back. Activate the viewing device. Okay. So what did that accomplish for me? Well, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that, as I'm very confused. Extremely confused by this little puzzle game. So in theory, this thing here should allow me to see things that are hidden. I bet you it's going to be on the map. Whatever I'm looking for. Oh. Anything else? Great oak. Elderfinium grows here. Let's grab some of the Elderfinium. I've done a lot since you've seen me. Like what? Tell me more about it. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place to search for plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. Which one? You? Strong, sweet aroma. Okay. Well, congratulations on affiliate. Well done. Well done. So, show me your emotes. What do you got? What are your emotes looking like? Show me what you got. Okay. What else can this map tell me? Well, let's actually water some plants first. Let's get more. Yeah, congratulations on affiliate. Oh, nice, nice. Going with the bear theme. I like it. I do like having, I like that you've seen mine, so I kind of like having a contiguous theme. So those are good. And they're animated too. Those are adorable. I like them. Alright, what is it? I saw more here, so let's go do more stuff. No, not you. You. What is a great oak? Oh, nothing. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could have ever imagined. A living thing like me, its upper branches raised the sky. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. One more place to check out. 81 song. Holy shit! You are flying. I've heard Dead by Daylight is really, really good to stream. It's got a really a community that's really aggressive and very welcoming. Are you finding you're getting a lot of followers in any particular game, or do you know where they're coming from? Memorial bears this name Swift Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of its rare. Theirs is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build up tolerance to Adrantheum's saddened childhood. They might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Probably Adrantheum. Which is the new plant? It is... Where'd the new plant land? Mainly DVD, but then got a couple of other things. Cool. You? Yeah. Alright. Let's see who wants to talk. Hey, it's Sickly Keanu. Looks like we're gonna have to make a trip to Black Cone. Verona knows something at the Swinside site that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else from around here where you get slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting he saw something up at Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller has claimed that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend my night out in the hills, I want to take some ivory with me. It was good to see you. Congrats on your recent success. I'll try to stop in when I can, No Face. You have a fantastic rest of your night, alright? You have a great night. It's good seeing you. Thorns. You're the only plant that hasn't, yeah, it's you. You're the only thorny plant I haven't used yet. Thank you very much. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that have bad luck to get berries from it. Next. Hello, you're new. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? No, never. You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place now. I think I know what that is. That's the fire-looking plant, right? Smoky stuff. Yep. Perfect. Another good day. Another good day. Ember Soul. Thought to have protected property, sometimes given to an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves. They are razor sharp. Which one? One of these call-outs having razor sharp leaves. I forget which one. Oh, this is good. I think I'm getting close to the end. I feel like I'm getting close to the end here. Or maybe not. I'm actually nowhere near the end. Alright, that's fine. It's gonna be a 2-streamer, not a 1-streamer. Lowick to Ilgo Head. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Let's find out whatever plant is on the other end of that, and then we are going to call it here. We're about halfway through the game. So let's find us a plant. So where's Crinkle Crag? And Foxfield is where? Lowick? Ilgo Head. Where's Ilgo Head? It's Lowick. Is Ilgo Head the river? tired. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags is up and there. Loic is okay. So if I go Loic to Ilgil Head, I go west to here, and then north to there. Go Foxfield to Crinkle Crag, I'm going this way, and then this way. So there's lots of intersection points. Now what we could do that would be right in the middle. The magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place. Not before collecting a plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. Two for joy. Those are not new plants. Alright, we're gonna call it here because that was a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying this game, even though it's not really horror. But we're going to go and honestly do something else for a couple of hours before bed because it's late for me. So, thank you very much for watching, for sticking around. Anyone who did, I greatly appreciate it. It's always good to have someone duck in here and say hi. It's always good to play something besides Borderlands. Yeah, we're probably going to finish this up tomorrow. Let's, who is streaming right now that I can raid into? I've raided into Toasty quite frequently recently. Let's raid into... Let's raid into that girl, Tam. I haven't raided into them before. Thank you very much for everyone. You have a great rest of your night. I will see you soon. And yeah, we'll be back Tuesday night, 6:30 Eastern. Have a good night.